There we go. Can you guys hear me now? I think you can. I didn't know if I was doing this right. It's been a while. All right, cool. I think we're good now. Yes? So sorry for the absolute ungodly amount of clearing my throat I'm gonna need to do, because as I'm talking, oh my god, so many resubs. Holy cow. It's like everybody resubbed. All right, hold up. Let me go ahead. So we got, I believe. Hold on. Oh, let me scroll down. We got Kai. Thank you so much for that resub. I believe it is 2 months, right, on that one. I think. Shiv for the 15. Thank you so much. Hooky Frog with the 14. Zeal with the 14. Nye with the 13. Peanut with the 12, a full year, and Nina with a 12. Oh my gosh, thank you guys so much. You guys are amazing. I appreciate it. You guys are awesome. And we're not done yet. Angel coming in with 13 months. Man, holy cow. Thank you guys so much. Oh, I missed you guys too. No, yeah, like I had been meaning to stream this whole time, but then this cold decided to just absolutely wreck me. And it's been rough. Yes, no, that's what I figured, Shiv. I figured everybody would just redeem all at the exact same time. Hold on. Let me go ahead. Let me see. Does this work? If I do this, does this mute me? All right, cool. Yes, that does mute me. Nice little quick way to mute when I need to cough. So, yeah, little surprise stream. I don't know how long I'll go. I might do maybe an hour. That's what I'm thinking. I just kind of get my feet wet back into this thing, because it's been a while. I'm feeling actually pretty good. Like, I'm not actively coughing anymore. I even fell asleep last night, and this is the funny thing. As I was throughout the week, whenever I'd fall asleep, I used to wake myself up. So it would be kind of like, imagine you're falling asleep, you're just kind of like, and I could hear myself do that. Like, I'm like, But then because like it was really hard for me to like fall asleep, and with the coughing, it would be like a wheezing version of that. So then I would end up like waking myself up, and it super sucked, and I hated it. Thank you so much for the follow, Haunted Symphonics. Also, I love the name, by the way. That's amazing. But yeah, so I kept waking myself up throughout the whole week. And I would be going to bed at about 10:30 my time, 10 o'clock. And I would just be absolutely unable to fall asleep like straight. And I'd be waking up until maybe like midnight, 2:30 a.m. Oh, hey there, Sparrow. Yeah, okay, got it. That's your usual name, but Sparrow's the name on the Patreon. Got it. You got it. Thanks for the clearing it up. And thanks for stopping on in. I appreciate it. Hey there, Persephone. Hello. Well, it's so nice to see everybody here. I haven't been on in close to a month, it seems. And so I really do feel a bit out of it. Those first 2 weeks, the first week was a break, right? Like I needed the break. The second week I was busy, and I felt like, well, I'll just continue this break. This is nice. And then right when I was ready to hop on back into it, third week, freaking I got sick. Absolutely trash. So yeah, so it really was completely unplanned. Only that first week was like the really planned one. And the second one, I guess it kind of was planned, but it was just because I was really busy and I didn't really have time. But yeah, so throughout the whole week, it was really, thank you so much for the follow. Oh my gosh. Oh, not the follow, for the sub. Thank you so much. Also, Sparrow, do you want me to call you Haunted on here or Sparrow? Because I know it might be a little confusing for people. I think I'll just go ahead and call you Haunted now that I'm saying it out loud, just to make it easy. But thank you so much for the sub. Yeah. All right, cool. Haunted, yes. So I was incapable of sleeping straight through the night the way I would very much like to, especially when you are sick and you need to get lots of rest. So then my days at work, because I had already basically taken as many days as I could. Hey there, Bun. How's it going? It has been a while, but thank you so much for stopping on in. And thank you so much for that 1-bit cheer, Zeal. I love it. But I want to say, starting Thursday was when I finally got a full night of rest, and I wasn't doing that thing anymore of like, also, I love that freaking dancing emote that we just unlocked. That's amazing. I'm gonna go ahead and switch on over to a different scene now. But yeah, so Thursday and yesterday, Friday night, I finally got some really good sleep. And I wasn't doing that thing anymore where I was like, and then waking myself up. The cough has basically gone away entirely. However, on occasion, especially when I eat, especially if I'm drinking something, I do sometimes need to clear my throat. And so I just finished eating a little while ago. And so that's what ended up happening. I ate a little while ago. I had some ramen. And now it's been kind of hard to like clear my throat. It's just kind of annoying. So I will be like doing some muting and coughing in between. I've got to hop in to support you. Of course, I'm sorry to hear you weren't feeling well. Yeah, it was rough. It was a rough one, Bun. But I'm starting to feel a lot better. So yeah, I'm starting to feel more like myself. I actually recorded today. Also, it was not fancy ramen, Angel. It was literally like cup ramen. But I did make some like boiled eggs with it too. So just to kind of like add a little bit to it. But yeah, so I actually did get to some recording today. It was my first time doing some recording in over a week, I think. Maybe even more so than that. So I did some like really quick ones. I had a few commissions to knock out, and I actually felt bad because I had been taking my time with them. So got them all squared away. And starting this next week, I'll be back to my usual recording, and then I also have to do some Magic Wave work. So yeah, we got that to look forward to. Back to the old grind, and I'm feeling really good. I'm feeling really like motivated and energized to get back into like recording and just like, getting on top of things, because that's the worst. It's like when you get knocked off your routine, it's really tough because on top of everything, at the outset of May, at the beginning of this month, I had started like this little like physical fitness challenge where I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do this sort of like, I had a whole like schedule on my phone where I'm like, day 1, day 2, day 3, I'm gonna do this for exercise, I'm gonna eat this, and then day 2 I'm gonna do this, and blah blah blah. And I was knocking it out of the park. I was doing great. I was doing weights. I was doing like some cardio. I was waking up and going to the gym and doing some running. I was feeling great. And then I got sick. And that completely just threw everything. It just basically tossed everything upside down. So I have felt completely unmotivated. And on top of it, I've been eating extremely poorly. Because I don't feel like, who feels like, first of all, when you are healthy, you don't feel like cooking, especially when you're busy and don't have a lot of time. So just eating well during when you're just feeling good, like that's already a challenge. So imagine when you're not feeling well. So I got myself some junk food numerous amounts of time, and I felt bad. But also at the same time, I'm like, I don't get sick that often. I usually get sick about maybe once per year, I want to say. And so I really wasn't like kicking myself about it, right? Because it's like, oh, this day I had Taco Bell. This day I had Chipotle. This day I had whatever it was. But again, yeah, it's okay. Exactly, Hooky Frog. It's okay to eat badly a little bit here and there. It was just, what ended up sucking was that I was trying to be better about it. Like at the beginning of May, I was like, I'm going to hit this goal. I'm going to do this thing. So then without, without me even like just failing on a normal, like kind of like I was weak because of being weak. It was like, no, I was like forced to be weak through this sickness. And so I had to not had, but it was a lot easier to just kind of not stick to what I had wanted to do and eat poorly. So yeah, whoopsie doopsie. Perhaps not healthy, but necessary. Exactly. Bun says, knock on wood or else you'll jinx yourself. Jinx yourself again. Yes, knock on wood. My desk is made out of cheap whatever wood, but I am knocking on it as I speak. And yes, at least I'm surviving, right? And also, as everyone was saying, cup ramen is still ramen. My personal trainer always tells me that it's best to have a bad day of food than it is to not eat at all. Also true. Also true. And I also like what you said too, Haunted. Going to the gym seems to get everyone sick. Yeah, and I wouldn't want to do that. Yes, I'm going to knock on this cheap plywood. Well, you can't exercise either, so it just makes everything harder. It's okay that you ate a bit of junk food. And the thing is, you know what it was? Back when I was a kid, I remember I used to get sick often, a lot. It was kind of maybe like a 2 to 3 times per year thing. And I remember one time I was really sick. It was the weekend, and my family was outside doing yard work. They were... I don't remember exactly what we were doing. Cleaning the yard, but I think we were also like replacing like some, I don't know if we were installing grass on one part of our yard and then also replacing other parts of the yard with like rocks, like loose rocks. And I was dying. I was not having a good time, but it was more congestion oriented, right? So it was all in my nose and everything. And my dad forced me to help with the yard work. And I was so upset. I was so like, why is my mom not on my side here and telling him, you know, like, what the fuck, right? Like, he's sick. And in the end, it actually made me feel better because when it came to the congestion, I felt a whole lot better with just actually getting out and doing some physical activity, right? But that was more congestion oriented. With this illness that I just got, there was like hardly any congestion whatsoever. There was no runny nose, there was no sneezing, there was none of that. It was all in the sore throat and a cough. So it was just more in the lung area. I remember I had influenza B and I couldn't barely get up to, yeah, my thing wasn't that bad, at least. Like I didn't feel weak. I don't think I even got like, I might have gotten a fever maybe once over this time because I did feel a little bit of chills, but not that bad. Also, hey there, Lady Goddessy. Hi, thanks for stopping on in. Oh, that a lot. I was born preemie. I'd get sick like, oh no, that sucks. I'm sorry about that. I always get sick around my birthday, but that's holiday season for you. Luckily, you got sick while the weather's getting... Yeah, I've noticed that I usually get sick around spring or summertime. That's usually my... Well, no. Now that I think about it, I do remember... I want to say like 2 or 3 years back, I remember getting sick around my birthday and like my Christmas break. I remember that. That was no bueno. Managed to get to the gym for like 2 or 3 weeks before I end up getting sick, and my gym is tiny, like less than 100 members, and I'm there at 1 a.m. so I'm alone. Well, that's good as long as you're like there by yourself, right? Installing grass. So do you mean fake grass? It's normal grass that you install, like it's actually grass, right? But there's like a layer. Like it wasn't like turf or anything like that. Like it's like actual grass that gets rolled up and you like seed the ground and then it kind of like grows into the ground underneath. This is also back in Vegas, you know, like where there's like, I guess the soil is bad or something like that. Sod can be installed in strips and it's like, yes, that's what it is. There we go. Haunted coming in with the knowledge. Alrighty. It's in rolls. Yes, exactly. The good old plant sperm hits you hard. Precisely. Also, grass in the desert. Yeah, you know, sometimes that's the whole thing. It's like certain yards would have like, you wouldn't want to have like your whole yard be grass because then that's going to cost a lot of money. But you want to know what's something interesting? Not to do with like homeowners, but more with the businesses and the casinos in Vegas. You know, the Bellagio has those huge fountains, right? That has like I think that has like the biggest amount of water usage anywhere, I think, in the country. With the amount of water they use. However, the Las Vegas Strip, so all of the casinos, including the Bellagio fountains, have the most, I don't know if they've won awards for anything like that, but for their methods of how they handle the water, they have like the most efficient and conservative way, conservationist, I think that's how you say it, way of handling their water, that they actually use it in a good way, which is crazy to think considering, again, desert. Still pretty cool though. Real Christmas flus suck for sure. I'm a New Year's Eve baby, so I usually catch a bug then. Yeah, and the thing is, like, my birthday is around that same time, and I usually don't get sick that often around the winter time. But I do remember about 2-3 years ago, I was looking forward to my winter break. I usually get like 2 weeks off from work, and I got sick, I think, about a few days into it. That was not fun. Alrighty. So, we're already almost half an hour in. Or 20 minutes in, actually. Hold on. What time? Oh, okay. I got confused. I'm like, oh, because I didn't start at the top of the hour. I started halfway through the hour. Got it. I was getting kind of confused. Alrighty, so I'm going to go ahead and pause this music. We're going to go ahead and turn on the game music. Let's switch on over. Boo this, man! I love that. I added that recently. Well, now you know what it is, Hookie Frog. Yap Geek had the time of his life. Yes, I haven't talked in a long while. I had to catch up with you guys. Another winter baby. If you're a Capricorn too, that's even better. Hey? I think we added that one. I think I maybe have added a second. Another like sound alert that's on there. I don't think I have. Hold on, let me see if I can get my sound alerts up on my laptop here. Just so I can see what I even have. I have to log in because it's been forever. But yeah, so today is basically going to be just kind of figuring out where I even am in the game, because again, it's been a while. All right, so let me see what I have for my alerts.
It's time to play the game.
It's time to play the game. Also, I need to turn the volume down.
Time to play the game.
There we go. Oh yeah, we have his greed sickens me. And he can't keep getting away with it. All right, so I believe in the guide, we are in chapter 12 of 13. So we are nearing the end of the game. We are in Ebisugaoka, the corrupted version. And I think we just started the chapter. So let's see how, I do know it's a long chapter, so I don't know if we're going to finish it. I'll see how far I get. But you know, we'll see what I can do, and then we'll start up again, hopefully on Wednesday. That's what I'm hoping for. Especially since, you know, I had to, over on the Patreon, I had to reschedule a lot of things because of the sickness. So like the live script fill, and then also we have the movie night now coming up. So that's going to be happening this upcoming Friday for the movie night. So yeah, so if I do stream, it will be Wednesday, Thursday. So we'll only have a few days, right? So yeah, we'll see it. Hey there, Cougar. How's it going? Let's jump into some gaming, yeah? All right, now, hold on. Let me make sure. Can you guys hear the game? I think you guys can. All right. Thank you so much, Haunted. I will try my best to stay healthy. All right. Hinako awakens at the Shimizu residence to a corrupted land, the area now overrun by red flowers, and it fills her with rage. Chasing, yeah, it should be pretty quiet right now, I believe. Like, it should be quiet. There's really nothing going on. Chase the fog monster down the mountain path, cutting through enemies that block your way until you reach Sakuko's house in the middle of town, where you'll come face to face with Shiromuku. During your descent, you'll encounter numerous kashimashi. I think we did all this. Proceed to the worshipping temple. After witnessing Hinako's demise, you'll be transported back to the Dark Shrine as Fox Hinako, where Fox masks await. Enter the worship hall to trigger a cutscene in which the offering ritual is completed. Fox Hinako fully transforms into Shiromuku. Is that me? The scene then shifts back to corrupted Ebisukuoka, where the old Hinako fades from existence. Ah, okay. Is that what we're doing here? Hold on. I think I went the wrong way. We're going to have to relearn every single button, including opening doors. What does that button do? What does this button do? What does this do? What's this do? Okay. Okay. Telling you, have to relearn everything. Prove your intent with the crests 3. Show what lies deep within your heart. Let the line of foxes guide you. Offer the crests and lay bare your soul. Sleep is for the weak. I'll sleep when I'm dead. Sorry, I didn't mute there. I see some notches. Does something go in them? I'm assuming we're going to need to find some thingies. The black bird wishes to take the white bird. The white bird wishes to resist. The fox brings along his followers in triumph. He notices not the two birds in conflict. Okay. Okay, let me follow my guide. Hold on. I think... Hold on. I don't... Dark Shrine Final Path. Hold on. No, this ain't right. The guide here isn't... Am I on the right place? Or am I in the treasure hall? I think I'm in the... I'm in the treasure hall. Okay. So we actually were in chapter 11, not chapter 12. Because chapter 12 is super short. All right, here we go. Exactly. Having to learn the game all over again right before we finish it. Head through the hallways to reach a Hokora shrine and a nearby gate. Open the gate. Blah, blah, blah. There's the mural. After interacting with it, go around the room to find clues, some notes, heed revelations, and find the crest. Go to the table right of the mural. Read the notes. There's a door to the left that you must enter with fox statues afterwards. Yep, this is the door I'm in. Or the room I'm in. Upon entering, look for the fox statue on the left side to pick up a note. Okay, that's not a note. That is divine water. Hi. Hello. You guys have a note? Is there one in your butt? Is it in your mouth? Can I grab that? Ooh. Heyo. There's our scroll. I think this is the note. Family Physician's Log, February 13th, dawn. Mr. Hidetoshi and his wife have passed away, one after the other. At time of death, the skin all over their bodies was covered in sores and had begun slowing off? Slewing off? I have never heard of that word before. The smell was indescribably awful. I could not bear to take a closer look. The head of the house did not give permission to perform autopsies on the bodies. There will be no funeral, and they will be sent to be cremated immediately. 14th. The eldest son has passed away. Again, there will be no funeral, and the body will be sent away for cremation. The eldest and second-born daughters are also experiencing symptoms that are worsening by the hour. I believe they will be in critical condition by tomorrow, at the latest. Okay. This one doesn't have a thing. Okay, doesn't look like it. What about this one? Schnope. All right. Upon entering, look for the left, pick up the change positions, follow this direction to the door they're pointing to. Rain Rock Cat coming in hot. Note that this part of the Dark Shrine has no map available whatsoever, making exploration difficult. You must instead rely on individually exploring the area to get to all the unlockables. The first crest is located at the end of this room that you entered. Okay. Kind of confused because it didn't really say to go to a door. Hold on. Oh, okay. That thing's pointing there. So that's the door we want to go into. But let's see if there's any items. No. Slowing. Pronounce sloofing. Ah, interesting. Generally refers to the process of shedding. I was going to say shredding. Casting off or removing an outer layer or dead matter. Thanks, Gua. Sloughing? That is so... I have never... Have you guys really have you guys heard of that word? Because I honestly have never in my life have heard of that. Okay, now I got to remember how to fight. How do I pick my weapons again? Shit. How do I pick weapons? Fuck. It's not L1. It's not this. It's the... Isn't it triangle? X, square, circle. Right D-pad? Down D-pad. No, left D-pad, up D-pad. What the hell? None of the buttons are working. Do I even have weapons? Oh my god. Do you get weapons with Hinako when she has her, what do you call it? I mean, I can still dodge because I'm badass. Boo this man! I'm trying to remember if Hinako even gets weapons because now she's this fox form. Yeah, I don't think I get weapons. And I saw that there is an enemy in here already. Like, I literally saw them clip through the freaking wall. Come here, booby girl. Let me suck your soul. All right. I'm assuming that when you are in this form, you do not get weapons. Exactly. Hinako is the weapon. Because I think triangle was actually the button for choosing the weapons, and you could cycle through them. But since now I am like the other version of Hinako now, that she doesn't need like physical weapons because she's like a spiritual one now. Okay. Kind of want to venture around first before looking at the guide. So much stuff, but yet nothing to actually examine. I see you. We're not gonna attack. We don't need to. Sealed with a talisman. Okay. Housemaid's note. Yeah, I think she got burned. I think they like imprinted this thing with a branding iron on her back. Shortly after I became their maid, there was talk of an arranged marriage for the young heir to a noble woman. This led to the heir unceremoniously ending all his scandalous relationships with women, including one with a young housemaid named Sachie. Sachie came from a family of poor farmers, but her beauty shone brighter than the sun, something that had caught the young heir's eye. By the time his marriage was being arranged, she already had a life growing inside her, and the two had made vows to run away and start a new life together. And yet, the young heir cruelly and wantonly cast her aside. Likely, he simply did not want his prospective marriage to be ruined. So, the Tsunekis kicked Sachie out and drove her to some far-off place where they could forget her existence, despite the piece of the family she had carried with her. I would have written within her. People say that she was fighting back tears so hard that blood began to trickle from her eyes. Oh, gosh. They did brand her. I remember that. Gave me the heebie-jeebies. Yes. Head straight to the opposite side of the room to get the Black Sparrow crest. Take out these monsters with your fox arm. Oh, can I go in here? Yes, I can. Look at that good dog. What a good dog. All right, hold up. Oh, you have to defeat all the enemies to be able to get the, what do you call it, the crest. I forgot there was another move that we had, and I don't remember what it was. You get like a special move with Fox Hinako. Oh, that's cool. You can see like the clay dolls, like their faces are breaking. I would have written this better. I mean, hey, I would have. Can I pet that dog? I think it's in this room. The guide shows a picture. But I do not see where it would be. Rest here to defeat enemies to acquire. It's the first room. Literally in here. How come I'm not seeing it? Killed everybody. Professor Geek. That's me. Huh. I ain't seeing any freaking... Maybe there's an enemy that I'm not seeing? Or maybe it's in a different room and I passed it up. Oh, you know what? I don't think I went into this room. There's nothing even doing there. Oh, okay. It was literally not even in that room. It was just across. Okay. The talisman was simply just defeating the people. Got it. Alrighty. Hey there, Chica. How's it going? Thanks for stopping on by. I appreciate it. Professor Audio, but instead of Spice, it's just GG brutally editing your essay. That would be a good April Fool's audio. I would love that. All right, so exit via the blocked wall to the right using focus sense. Focus sense. What even is that? Focus sense. How do I... Oh, this right here. I think it's L2? I'm assuming it's this wall here. Yeah, there we go. How's your Saturday treating you, Chica? Thanks for spending it here. Hopefully you have a fun time watching. Still don't understand why she trusts this Fox guy. I think, like when we were talking about it last, it's been a while. But I do think that there is a bit of... Remember, she is kind of like... Hinako is stuck between fighting the patriarchy, but also like wanting to still feel like she is part of something. And when she is in this spiritual world, which is in this dark Silent Hill, like, you know, temple, the Dark Temple, she is like fully immersed in like an old ancient style of patriarchy where she's being like basically wedded to the Fox. And at the same time, we're not even sure if like the spiritual version of Hinako, like this other Silent Hill version of Hinako, because we've seen them argue with each other. So they're not even like the physical Hinako, the one who's against the patriarchy, is not the same as the spiritual side of her, which perhaps is just longing to belong to something. You know what I mean? So maybe she doesn't care. I mean, she's, as you can see, she's even willing to deform herself and also hide her identity behind the mask and brand herself. And I think she's also, I don't know if the brand on her back is the symbol of her being wedded to the fox guy, to Fox Mask. But either way, I mean, we see that she was not fighting against the ceremony. Like, she fully went with it. Also, I love that she's inspecting her arm. So yeah, we still don't really know to the extent of like the relationship between her and the Fox Mask. Okay. How to use the Black Sparrow crest. All right, so the Black Sparrow crest for the first ending goes here. In, I believe it's this guy. Hold on. Wait, this is confusing. I think it's this one. All right, and now we go back. Take the right door from the mural and you will be back to the fox statue room. So now we go to this door. If we can. Oh, to the right. I think it's this one. Like, we go again. And I think we're going to have to switch those. Oh, holy shit. Maybe I didn't do it right. Ah, okay. Maybe I put it in the wrong spot. It's this one? Or, huh. Hold on. We're fucking up. Let me try one more time to go by that door. If not, then maybe it's... Can we go in the door behind us? Or does that take us back to the other place? Okay. Peanut says, my boyfriend and I are watching your stream together. He's very interested. Yeah, this game is interesting. Sorry, guys. I'm mentally catching up. Did Gigi say he's streaming Wednesday? Yes! I'll be streaming Wednesday, Thursday, and then we'll be doing the live event over... I think we're doing the movie night over on the Patreon, on the Discord on Friday. Housemate's note. The Tsunekis are the most notable family in this area and are known for their wealth. For generations, each head of the family has possessed a talent for business, an acumen they have utilized during times of social unrest to amass a large fortune. However, given that a great many suffered while they grew rich, their actions have often drawn envious eyes. When I first entered into service for the Tsunekis, my grandmother shared some of the many rumors that swirl around the family. Each time the world falls to pieces, the Tsunekis' treasury only grows larger. The Tsunekis are happily waiting for misfortune to strike so they can line their pockets. Wow, sound like a bunch of assholes if you ask me. Eat the rich. Eat the rich. I don't think we need that. All right. Let's see. I think actually we went to the wrong door because I'm supposed to actually go back to another room. I think this is what the guide was saying, how like this is a really confusing area. Okay, don't need that. Because it says there's no actual map. We have too many things. And I don't think I can actually... Okay, hold on. Take the right door from the mural and you will be back to the fox statue room. You can check the different fox statues, but don't forget to head to the door ahead of you where you came from to reach the crest. God damn, this is confusing. Okay, I'm gonna have to like actually probably reorient myself. Or not even, because now I'm in a completely different space. Hold on. All right, you will enter our room this time around, but you must take down the drum monster in front of you as another group of blade legs that appear afterward. As well as another group of blade legs appear. Take them both out, then use your focus sense on the walls. I don't know if I'm in that room. I don't know if I'm there. I mean, I hear enemies, which sound like they could be the ones that they're talking about, but maybe I'm actually in the next place. Fuck. What's up, boy? Is there two of them? Is there one behind me? I think there's one behind me as well. Fuck. I think we have to kill them. Yep, there's two. Am I gonna miss him? Yeah, I am. God damn it. You want to get off me, please? Nice kick, Hinako. Oh, I actually got him. Hold on. I don't think they take... Like, they don't need that much damage. Also, I forgot that you have stamina. There we go. Let's take some pills. All right, cool. What did you think of my suggestion to play? Ooh, Alan Wake 2. You know what? I would love to play Alan Wake 2, but it has been a billion years since I played Alan Wake 1, because I played that when it first came out. I'm also not sure people would get it. You know what I mean? Like, it's very Twin Peaksy, and I'm not sure if it would be the best game to stream, because it is really, it is like a really weird and out there game. Like, I feel like that would be a game I would play on my own, you know? Also, I don't see anything in this room at all. Senku coming in. How's it going? It's been a while. All right, I'm just inspecting everything because I honestly don't see anything here unless there's something that I can... Oh, hold on. It doesn't look like there's any fake walls. No, that's weird. Okay. I watched Inception back in the day, but missed part of it in the middle. Either I went to the bathroom for the... It's completely... No, yeah, that is a game that you cannot... A movie that you cannot miss, especially if, like, you just had seen it for the first time. I went to see that movie in theaters not knowing a single thing about it, and man, was that a trip. Strict Mother's Letter. Good morning, my handsome boy. Your real last name is Tsuneki. It is told that those of the Tsuneki lineage are destined to bring good fortune when the world is in disorder. In fact, that is how your father earned succession to the Tsuneki lineage, and you, who have inherited your father's noble blood, are sure to be next in line. To make your name, I took one character from your father's name and one character from mine. That way, when anyone from the Tsuneki family hears your name, they will immediately know that you are our child. Oh, okay, now we're where we're supposed to be. We have to kill this guy. Big boy. We gotta fight Big Boy. Let's go. Let's go. Wow, already screwing up. Holy shit, I'm about to die. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up! Holy shit, and then blade dancers too? I need stamina, I need stamina! Woo! Check out that dodge. I'm gonna have to fight the girlies first. Just poking at her butt. Can I kill this one? Can I absorb this one while this one's being stupid? No! Alright, cool. There you go. Alright. Come at me, big boy. Come at me. Want some of this? Want some of this? Woo! Woo! Ah! Could not do it 3 times in a row, but I did do it 2 times. That was pretty cool. Oh, did I beat it? Ooh, nice. VoxyBox, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. I'm assuming the next crest is somewhere in these rooms. Also, I do hear another blade dancer somewhere. Yep, there's still somebody in here. Oh shit, you have to actually keep focusing until it's gone. Hi, hello. Would you like to party? Heyo. Your soul tastes yummy. All right. Nothing in here. Oh, yes. I think that's it. There's really not a lot of like items to find in this area. Would you like to party? Alrighty, let's see. Pick that up. No worries, Voxy. You get all that lurking in that you can. Hopefully you have yourself a lovely stream watching as I do my best to make it through this chapter. Would you like to hear about our Lord and Savior Foxmask? Yes. Okay, so we're back to the mural room. Alright, so we just need one more. The White Sparrow. Hold on, let me. Can I zoom in? Okay, yeah, okay. So White Sparrow Crest goes up here. The Black Sparrow Crest goes actually. Oh, wait, hold on. Okay, they're in the right spot. All right, hold on. To find the Foxmask crests. The last crest you'll need is a fox mask, requiring you to enter the fox statue room one more time to find the correct door to go through, taking out enemies guarding the crest. Head to the right door once again to enter the fox statue room, now more warped than it was before. So I'm assuming we go here and then we... Oh, wait, never mind. Yes, we can't. And we just came out of there. So let's go through here. Okay, we're in it. We're in it. Was my heart rate high? Really? How about that? Head to the leftmost corner door from the entrance to reach the correct crest room. Yeah, look at this place. Somebody was finger painting in here. I'm gonna see if I can find like an item. I'm sure there's like items to get. We're in. I think it doesn't help also that sometimes I will like cough, and I think maybe that's also causing the heart rate thing. Good morning, my handsome boy. I have good news. Indeed, good news to Tsuneki is always accompanied by the news of someone else's death. Your father and that woman he kept as a pet have both gotten sick and died. And now your grandmother, the head of the house, has invited you to the Tsuneki residence to make you successor. It is a pity that I couldn't reacquaint you with your father, but at least I was able to make you successor to the Tsuneki lineage. Okay. All right, so there's no letter there. It is just the letter that we found. Yes, I'm not too fond of dancing or swimming. I am the type of person who goes to a concert and I'm just kind of standing there, like kind of swaying a little bit. But that's about it. This ain't creepy at all. Hello, pregnant lady. From what I remember, it said that those are actually not like a pregnant belly. That's actually like a like boils or something like that. In the journal, I think that's what it said. Fuck. Heal, 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 heal! Ooh, that was close. Okay, I'm gonna have to kill these guys first. Ooh, that was close. That poison thing really sucks. It takes a lot of damage. Fuck. Got him with the critical hit. God damn it. Your soul must be sucked out. Can you watch it with the belly? All right, she's out. you don't dance at concerts. You just jump and scream. Well, hey, my whole thing is I am always up for people to enjoy themselves at concerts. You do what you got to do. I just think I'm not a fan when people like want other people who aren't like that to also be like that, you know? And I'm like, I can enjoy the concert in my own way. Thank you. All right. This still has the talisman. Oh no, never mind. I got it. Fox mask. It's her sister.
お姉ちゃんとあなたの二人だけの秘密にしてあげる。でも今日を超えてまだ生き残っていることがあるのなら、お姉ちゃんが彼のためにもあなたを殺すからね。
もう少し外していた方がいいかな。
いいえ。お時間をありがとうございます。それではこれにて。
姉妹で語り合えたかね。
I mean, my sister threatened me, so maybe, I guess.
それでは行こうか。
All right, so we are actually at the end of the chapter. Well, very close to it. I just need to insert the crests, I believe.
あなた様のお印ですね。
Okay. I believe it's this one here. Yeah, it was a pretty short chapter. I think it wasn't like it feels like it would have been longer if I would have gotten lost, but I really didn't get too lost. I'm like in the middle. Like, I love concerts, but I also have a hard time with the social part of it. But I do wear earplugs. I usually wear my AirPods, and those work very well as earplugs.
さあ、君も。
Same here too, Haunted. The whole like height situation kind of sucks when you're like up close. Or if you get like when there's like general seating or like where there's no like stadium seating, I guess, where there's like, you know, like as the seats go up, like as you like each row is higher than the other as you go further back. You do have to just hope and pray that the person in front of you is not taller,
始めようか。
which is not hard when you're a shorty like me. I have never lost my AirPods once. Also, my AirPods, I am one of those weird people that AirPods and Apple like earbuds of any kind have never fallen out of my ears. I know that's not how it is for lots of people, but I have never had like an earbud ever fall out of my ears or an AirPod. That was amazing.
ここまでついてきてくれた。
一緒だからここまで来られました。
もうわずかの辛抱だ。
Soon all will be complete.
最後まで。
Ah, okay, I see, Haunted. It's like for the opposite reasons. You don't want to get in other people's way. That's very nice of you. All right, now we're back to physical Hinako. Also, I think slept once with my AirPods in once, and I think like it kind of like annoys me. Like they bother me as I sleep. Like it feels weird. Yes, Haunted, carry us on your shoulders so we can get the best view. Oh shit, hold on. Are we gonna... Okay, we have to keep fighting because we do have to get to the save point. Hell yeah. All right, hero. Yes. So Hinako does have weapons now. Also, let me heal this up. Okay. Hinako is no longer taking any shit from anybody. Was that something? Yeah. I like that. Can I hire you for an upcoming concert? That's amazing. First aid kit. We can get rid of... I don't really like things that slowly restore. I'd rather just get the effects immediately. We don't need the Ramune. I like the weapons we have. I heard somebody. Trying to trap me? Yes, you are. Hi. Yeah, how you like that dodge, boy? Oh, shit. Takes a lot of damage. Enemies don't really drop items, do they? Also, this weapon deteriorates really fast. Let's also get rid of this. Save point. All right, so, do we have enough to offer? No, I don't think so. Oh, we have these. And then I think after that, we will have enough to get some stuff. Actually, pretty close to almost get a second one. Greatly increases stamina recovery speed and greatly shortens out breath duration. I have never changed it out. I've only had the exact same one every time. Also, I have never been using... I don't think I've ever upgraded my stuff, like, but a single time in this game. That I didn't realize you could do this. Have I really not been doing this whole thing in the game this whole time? Wow. No wonder, like, my health is always going down. I will raise my stamina. Yeah, I honestly don't remember seeing this screen either, Kai. That's crazy. Well, I've been doing pretty good. We are on story mode, though, so it's not like it's a hard difficulty. Let me just go ahead real quick and take a look at the next part, the next chapter, which we're already there, but I am going to actually finish very soon. Let me just see. Because I do know this is a super short chapter, like incredibly short. Okay. We still need to go. We're basically going to be going between the various spots. The worship hall, and then we're going to come back, and we're going to do like a little, I don't know if it's a boss fight, but it's kind of like a fight. So we'll just end it there. That was fun. I had fun. Let's go ahead and switch over here. All right. Yeah, accidentally playing on hard mode. I basically made story mode a little bit like hard mode. Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. It's all right, though. I'm gonna lie, same energy as when I found out done the whole base if I was without upgrading my jewelry gear slots. I assumed they'd give me better gear, so I didn't worry about that. So I was doing the fun about some of the gear subpar. Hey, that happens, right? That happens. I also need to get back into more Final Fantasy 14. Like, I was playing that for a little bit, like before I got sick, and then I never got back to it. But I do need to like play. I'm in the base game, which the Realm Reborn stuff is pretty kind of a little mid and boring. And I have been kind of doing everything, all the side quests and stuff, and there are a billion of them. But yeah, so that's what I've been doing. Anyway, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me on this little lovely surprise Saturday stream. I know the surprise streams are always pretty fun. Baby. But thank you so much for the warm welcome again. It's been a while. It's been, like I said, a little bit over 3 weeks since the last time I streamed. And I think I got my legs underneath me. Also Pedro time. I got my legs underneath me when it comes to Silent Hill. So I think we're very I am very well equipped to be able to get into beating the game. So we should be getting there pretty soon. And like I said, if I stream on Wednesday and Thursday, I think we should be able to beat it, because this chapter that we're currently in is probably maybe like a 10-15 minute chapter, and then the next one is the end, final battle, that kind of thing. And we'll see where we go from there. I do have some other games that I'm excited to play once we finish this up. I mentioned it back when I first bought the game, but there's Inkombini, which is like a kombini simulator where you're working at a convenience store in Japan, and it looks really cozy. So there is that. And then there is also this like new game. I don't know if you guys know the game Shovel Knight, but the developer of that game has made a new title, like the first time they've made a brand new game. Also Brain Rot Cat. A brand new game outside of the Shovel Knight universe. It's called Mina the Hollower, and it's kind of meant to be like this Game Boy style Zelda game. And that comes out, I think, at the end of the month. So I'm thinking those two might be the next games I play. And then I know Cougar's not here because I know she'll get psyched. But to be able, I think I'm going back into some Baldur's Gate 3 after that. So we'll see how that goes. But for now, I wanted to say thank you guys so much for the very warm welcome. Also, yes, I'm glad that you got to be introduced to the streams like this, Haunted. I'm glad you had a good time. But I do hope. Oh no, the Brain Rock Cat didn't play. Hold on, I'll play it for you. Sometimes if two audios like get put to like played almost at the exact same time, they'll cancel each other out. There you go, Peanut. But anyway, again, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Hope you guys have a great rest of your Saturday evening, Saturday night, Sunday morning, and weekend. I'll be doing my absolute best to get back to full health. In the meantime, until Wednesday. So until then, you will hear from me soon enough. You guys have yourself a great night. All right, guys, take care and bye now.
This greed sickens me.